Just a brief follow-up from yesterday, the the day-long that we had around the theme of anapanasati and all the topics that can emerge from that. And just an encouragement, it's a great way to spend the day, to really concentrate and hone in on the teachings and to try and put them into practice in a day long with walking and sitting, questions and answers, that kind of thing. And it's also very important to remember not to compartmentalize it into a one-day thing, but to take that and keep it alive as we move back into the normal daily routine. We have a work period here every morning, or most mornings, and generally comings and goings and activity and engagements. And as I think we've been trying to emphasize over the past bit of time, that the practice isn't just confined to the formal periods of sitting and walking, but it's something to integrate throughout our day. And actually that is our practice, and we just fold in the daily activities into that practice. And just the importance of keeping that in mind. We talk about everything's always changing, talk about anicca, all the conditions around us, the various factors of living in the world, everything is always changing. And of course, within the realm of the condition, that's true in a certain way. There are a couple of principles that don't change, though, even within the realm of conditions, and that's that as long as we kind of remain steeped in ignorance, following our old habits and routines, it's a pretty immutable law that any actions based on that ignorance will result in dukkha at some point. So that's a pretty consistent truth. Characteristics of dukkha, anicca, anatta. These are characteristics that are part of the conditioned realm. And as long as we operate in ignorance, then dukkha follows. That's the short version of dependent origination. The law of karma is also pretty predictable law, and the workings of the karma are very changeable, and how they manifest. But the actual fact, the law of karma itself, it's one of those natural laws within the realm of the conditioned. So where we put our efforts is where we'll see results. Where we neglect, we'll see the results of that also. So that's a pretty immutable law, and if we want to take advantage of this opportunity, then we'll take days like yesterday and keep applying them. Pick up a few themes that may be stuck with you, a few thoughts, keep them alive, use the thinking process wisely to bring them up from your memory for reflection, apply them and incline your mind in that direction. Skillful use of thought, like Ajahn was talking about last night, harnessing that process of recollection, thinking to make it our benefit to keep going on the path, and that's creating the karma that leads to the end of karma, which is the karma that we really want to try and maximize with this opportunity. So just a few thoughts for this morning.